I'm just here to tell you that when people tell you, oh, yes, it's a great idea to have these for your homeschool, it is not. Ack, ack. I'm stepping on stuff. Okay. One day I will not have to deal with that in here. One day soon I will not have to deal with that in here. Woohoo! Okay. Oh, okay. So when people tell you that these bins are the things that you need to corral art supplies and things, it's not. It is not. How many of us have, I am learning this now from so many different minimalist YouTubers or minimalish YouTubers like Erica Lucas. If you have, like, what was the one that I just heard the other day? If you have a kitchen that is, it was like mind blown, and now I'm like, stop the presses, forget my plan, we're decluttering the toys. Trying not to do that, because then I will have gotten no further in anything other than moving toys around. So the thing I heard recently was, and I think it might have been from Dawn on the Minimal Moms channel, she had an amazing video at the beginning of the year, and it was like a banger. It was, I haven't seen a banger like this in a while, and it was a banger. If you walk into your kitchen as a mom trying to cook dinner or make lunch, and your kitchen is a complete and utter disaster, how does that make you feel? Last night I told my husband that he was going to just have to bring dinner home, and I just spent all that money on groceries. I sucked it up. I went out there. I tried to like move things around so that I could at least wash pans so that I could cook dinner. This is how my son feels when he walks into the living room and he thinks of some, like it'd be fun to play with something, and he walks into the living room and there's vomited toys everywhere. This is how he feels. That is just mind-blowing. And it breaks my heart. And it was like, and then, I mean, so I just got to put this stuff in the back of my mind. This is my focus this year. This is my focus. It's not all going to happen all at once. It takes time. It takes the time that it takes. You're working on it now, and that's what matters. So these bins are the same thing. You have a junk drawer in your desk. You have a junk drawer in your kitchen. And you think, oh, I think that's in the junk drawer. And you go in there and it's such a mess. Maybe you can't even get it open. Maybe when you do get it open, things start springing out at you like those cans of snakes. Right? This is exactly what these silly bins are. And it's not okay for Legos, and it's not okay for Playmobil, and it's not okay for little tiny things and art supplies. It's not okay, because inevitably you get one type of art supply on top of another art supply on top of another art supply. Maybe it works for bottles of paint if you're into acrylic paint. Maybe it works if your whole entire project can fit in that drawer. Maybe it works if you're only putting felt in that drawer. But for tools or like a looming kit, that would work in a drawer, because you can have all your looming, what are the loops for looming? And you have your loom. That could work in a drawer. But do not put crayons and their color crayons and their watercolors and their paintbrushes and everything. Do not put that there at all, because things will just get piled and piled and piled. Same with the Legos. Things will just get piled and piled and piled unless you are using short containers and making that whole entire container 2x Legos or 4x Legos or the 6 Lego block, or, you know, I mean, you have to do it to where there's some sort of organization to it, because if it just becomes a junk drawer, nobody's going to play with it, nobody's going to put it away, nobody's going to do the art, nobody's going to do anything. So today I'm going through one of those, sadly. Okay. Whoa, looks like we might even have a thing that needs to get thrown away because it's tilting. Okay, so this is an old radio. And I keep saying, oh, we should put that out somewhere so we can listen to it. We should put that out somewhere so we can listen to it. I know we have tapes. I think this is our only tape player now, but really, do we need it? I hate moving it around still. I keep moving it from the house to here to wherever. So that's going to be a to be determined. To be determined, because if I have tapes that I really don't care about. Hello? Are you back? Seems like the wind has died down. That's a good thing. Okay, so this thing. My son was playing with this. I know he was having a good time, but I think my daughter said it wasn't working very well. So I need to ask her. So that will be another thing I take a picture of. If I don't think that's working very well, if it's not, I'm going to toss it. It's Melissa and Doug. They're so cool. But I don't think my daughter played with it much until now when she's playing with my son. They're paper punches. And so instead of having like all the different ones from the store, they've got just the paper punch, and you have one housing. And so you put it in here, and so I'll have to ask her if this was what she was saying wasn't working very well. They were making paper pieces, and my son was apparently giggling and laughing. He was loving the paper pieces. So there's another guy after my heart. Confetti. Okay. But like, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so I can't actually get the drawer out for some reason. Okay, well then we're just gonna, and this I do need my garbage bag for. Okay, so my husband just texted and said keepers, yes. He doesn't get to text me very often, but I'm happy when he does. Okay. Yarn. Dear Mrs. Mactutis, okay. I've been my daughter's teacher since our horrible experience with preschool and kindergarten, and I think she used to play teacher. Dear Mrs. Mactutis, how are you? I'm inviting you to a party today at 7 a.m. RSVP to lnanny@comcast.net, because that's not our email address, but that she made one up with comcast.net. And come to 3000 East 348th Road 80099. Love, Noanna Lanini. Great handwriting. Invite to the White House. This is awesome. The little sticker next to it says, awesome. So that's going to be something that needs to be digitized. There's an artist in you. Okay. I am woefully unprepared for this. Let's see. I will curate some things in here that I think my homeschool peeps might be interested in and put it on Facebook. Buy nothing. Okay. Okay. Please remember to save your receipts. Oh my God. For Birkenstock? Boy. Okay. I don't know who he was, but he's very clever. I like him. Must have been for 4th of July or something. I'll take a picture and send it to her. Okay, then I'm getting rid of it. Okay, Post-it notes. There's no Post-its. Imagine that. Okay. These, hi Rosie. These animal stamps always seem like a good idea, but the rubber gets really hard after a while. So I think I'm gonna toss those. Kids want new things. Okay, actually my son may use those. Stamps. You see, this is what I mean. Things just get... My daughter was so crafty. I don't know what this is, but it's very clever. Okay. Listen. Math, Polly, Robert, Tammy, Sam. Cooking, all the girls are ready. All Sam and Caleb, I dance. All girls, swimming. All boys, grammar. Oh, poor boys. It needs to be the other way around. All girls plus Robert and Tommy, art. So this was their list of things they needed to do that day for school. Okay, these are some kind of a card. These are some kind of something. This is just, I should probably just let my daughter do this, but you know, she has no time, I have no time. Get bugged about water quality. Well, isn't that handy? That must have been something my husband brought home to her. Get bugged about water quality. Oh no. See, this is what I mean. Valentines. So there's Valentines in here from all of her little pals that she was making up on this list. Shampoo, conditioner. Okay, some kind of container. Shampoo, conditioner. I could probably just dump this whole thing. Dear class, I'm heading over to Hawaii. See you soon. Love, Mrs. R. Oh, I love it. Okay, here's another flip book. Did my daughter use it? No. Okay. Family circus. Okay. God, this is awful. This is awful. Co-op. Oh, and you can... Oh, well, that's clever. As an old person who can appreciate people who are losing their sight, it's a bookmark. And it magnifies. Save that for people in our home. Okay. I mean, I think, oh yes, you should let your kids do this, right? But you know what? My kid, she doesn't have time to do this, and she doesn't want to do this. I mean, she told me that she was going to go through, when I found the My Little Ponies, she told me that she was going to make their hair nice again. And it was like, you know what? There's plenty of other things that you should be doing. If you want to do it, they'll be here for a little while. Otherwise, do that with your American Girl dolls. We don't need that. These must be American Girl things. Steal of a Deal. The Steel Train Ride. That's... I've heard there are people who like doing those clean along things. I'm one of those people. So, okay. If you know, you know. See, and like this, the idea was there, but it was still too hard to execute because there's too many markers. I think all these things get dumped out. Those are the things. Every month or so we'd go to the mall. My mom would need something and we'd stop it. Hello Kitty. So I could get something for my allowance or with my allowance. Or that was a plastic. Best present ever. A good friend of mine said to my husband, pulled him aside for one of my 30ths and said, if you don't know, Jen wants to go on a ride the duck. And so he bought tickets and that was my birthday and it was awesome. But for therapy, that was probably this was my recorder. done for today. My back is hurting. And I think the next time I come out here, I need to do some cleanup before I do some more decluttering. Because I have a lot of stuff pulled out right now that needs to get gone. But proud of me. The boxes that were here are gone. I think that was 4 or 5 now. The big shelf was gone. And, well, we're saving it because my husband wants it. And then this will be going bye-bye. Yay! So I just have this stuff here to deal with. Looks like 1, 2, 3 boxes, 4, and then 2 bins like this that are whiter. And then we can start talking about moving a desk in here. Yahoo! That's going to be amazing. That's going to be wild. It's going to be amazing. Okay, well, yay for me. I'm almost there. It's the beginning of January, and I hope we can keep going. I just hope I can keep up the momentum to keep going. So a lot of things to go through, get packaged up, sent to the Goodwill. It's going to happen, though. It's going to happen.